Wondering if there's an easy way to make presentations that is automatically saved in your Google Drive? An easy but less hassle way on creating dynamic presentations that makes most of the things you can do in a different apps be available in one? Well, what a luck, because Google Slide is just the right thing to use.
Google Slides is a presentation program included as part of the free web-based Google Docs editor suite offered by Google. It lets you create and format presentations and work with other people online. You can create dynamic presentations such as things that includes images, text, audios, videos, shapes, and much more.
It is basically a program wherein the more you explore, the more things you'll discover about its features. Same as the Microsoft PowerPoint, Google Slides can be accessible offline, and most importantly, it is free. It is one of the most recommendable apps for everyone, especially to students and teachers. To get started, let us familiarize ourselves with the basics, such as how to open Google Slides. Take note that in order to use these apps or programs, it will be better if you have a free Google account or a Gmail account. As for those who use their phones, you need to download the Google Drive and Google Slides on your mobile devices.
Most of the laptop or computer users always start in Google Drive, a file storage and synchronization service developed by Google. It is where you can access your files and folders and have an option to share to everyone in public or make it private. But you can also directly open the Google Slide from the Google Apps button or simply access it on slides.google.com. It will automatically lead you to your recent presentation where you'll see the ones owned by you or shared with you by other people.
So to create a new presentation from the Google Drive, click the multicolor plus sign, new button or my drive found in the upper left corner and go to Google Slides. When you point your cursor to the arrow, two options will appear. The blank presentation will directly lead you to a blank or untitled presentation, while the second option from a template will lead you to the template gallery.
Now that we're in the blank presentation, let's explore the interface and familiarize the tools and tabs. Let's start at the toolbar. It is where you access different shortcuts that will help you work with your document. If you can find the toolbar, you can simply click the down arrow on the upper right corner or press Ctrl-Shift-F to show the menu.
In the toolbar, you can find the commands which can help you change background, layout, theme, and transition. When you click on the text box found in the preview area, the formatting option will appear. These are tools that lets you change fonts, color, size, typographical emphasis, etc.
Above the toolbar, you can see more options similar to the toolbar but with a few additions. For example, under Insert, you can see options that will let you add images, text box, videos, shapes, and other elements to your slides.
In the upper left corner, you can see the yellow Google Slides icon. You can click it whenever you want to go back to your slides home. Beside that icon is where you can type the title or rename your presentation.
Additional information: in Google Slides, you don't need to worry about losing your presentation just because you forgot to save your work or that you can't find the save button. It is because this program uses an auto-save feature which automatically saves every changes you make.
Back to exploring the features, in the upper right corner, you can find the comment button and the share button. This will allow you to collaborate with other Google Drive users and manage your sharing opinions. Of course, it is not only the tools and menu that you need to familiarize. Within the main view of your presentation, you can locate the slide navigation pane, which shows the list of your slides in the left corner. The text placeholders or preview area in the middle where you can type text or simply edit the slides. And lastly, at the lower part of the text placeholder, you can see an area where you can add speaker notes for presentation.
As for presenting your presentation, or simply wanting to see how your presentation will look like, you can click the Present button located at the upper right menu. To see other available presentation options, you can just click the drop-down arrow. Once you're done finalizing your presentation, you can simply click the Google Slides icon, which will lead you back to your saved presentations. If you want your presentation to be accessible offline, go to Files and select Make Available Offline so that you can turn on offline to access files without an internet connection. You can also export it locally to your computer as PPT, ODT, PDF, and other available options in Google Slides.
There are other options on what you can do with your finished presentation. Click the file located in the menus, select Share, and type the name of people or group whom you wish to share your presentation with, or you can get the link and send it privately or post publicly. Just take note that you need to change the restriction so that others can either view, comment, edit your slides. You can also directly email it to people and send it as PDF, Microsoft PowerPoint, or plain text. With this, you won't need to open your Gmail separately and spend time searching it in your folders.
Lastly, you can also publish your presentation to the web. You can do that by either sharing it as a link or embedding it on a web page. Once you click Publish, you will be given a link that you can share or a custom HTML code to embed it on a page.
That concludes our video tutorial. Just so you know, Google Slides can be diverse at some point. You just really need to have the patience to explore it and learn from the basics. We hope you're able to learn a thing or two from our tutorial. See you again in our next walkthrough.